He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, Swan bring the flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need It gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It Sports Pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan, plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, need a dream team. Saw big dreams, big teams, big leagues. Lift up the tapes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case that the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It Sports Pod, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Your host with the most, I Need a Sports Pod, back in action with the full squad today. And it should be, we're having a live watching NBA hoops. But city of fucking Cleveland can't win a damn NBA playoff game, man. So here we are, no NBA hoops for the first time. Shit, in the last month and a half, 2 months, an NBA game isn't on. It's been every day, and it's been great basketball, man. Knicks to the finals, got them up out of there, sweep, 11-game win streak, I think it is, playing out of their minds. OKC wins Game 5 yesterday. They head to Game 6 tomorrow versus the Spurs. And here we are, man. Here we are. We're about 1 week. No, we literally are 1 week out from the NBA Finals starting. OKC can obviously clinch tomorrow, and then we'll have no basketball for a whole week. Or if Game 7 is forced by San Antonio, I think that's Saturday night. So yeah, man. It's sad. It's coming to end. We finna hit that one dead spot in the summer where no basketball. Oh, I'm sorry, there is basketball. Let me not just talk about NBA, bro. My bad. Yes, bro. My bad.
Gosh.
no.
Always think about this stuff, bro. Gosh.
No men's basketball, no NFL football, and it just kind of be dead. But WNBA
because the UFL is kicking off. So yeah, you're right. No NFL football.
They season damn near was over. They already finna be in the playoffs, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was tuned into a game this past week that popped up on TV, and it was like it came up on the ticker. If this team wins and so loses, they make the playoffs. I was like, damn, I thought the season just started. So, hey man, it is what it is. Speaking of WNBA, I didn't realize the Atlanta Dream started Minnesota Lynx off to whooping their ass real quick and early, 4-13. Finna see an Angel Reese masterpiece game. I'm gonna say, 11 rebounds, probably 5 turnovers, 6 missed layups. But Atlanta may squeak out the win, and that's all that matters, bro. And she's responsible. That's what matters, bro. That's all that matters. But,
we'll see.
We'll see, man. But like I said to open up the pod, obviously we're here today because Cleveland could not win a game. I said it after game 1 when they collapsed and blew that 20-point lead with like 7 minutes to go. I was like, this shit is over. It's just finna be a sweep. They finna get them up out of here. We already know how this goes. We know James Harden in this situation. We know Donovan Mitchell ain't gonna hoop for real. And they did not hoop for real. Mobley, trash. Everybody, trash. Where do you go from here if you're Cleveland? And a lot of people were already calling for Kenny Atkinson. Said yesterday they re-signed or agreed to a new deal to extend him or something like that. So Kenny Atkinson is there to stay. Donovan Mitchell, I think, is a free agent, or they have the ability to sign him to Supermax. I don't know why on earth Cleveland would want to do that right now. James Harden apparently is going to take a team-friendly deal so he can stay. I don't know why Cleveland would want to do that. And Mobley is making $50 million a year, and I'm like, I don't know why y'all did that, but y'all did that. So here we are. So I don't know who wants to take it first. I know, Chris, you kind of the trade specialist. I don't know if you got something cooked up with them. I know Milwaukee used to have heavy interest in Mobley. I don't know if they want to give them a call and be like, hey, y'all still want to take a flyer on Mobley for Giannis and some picks and stuff. I don't know where they go, but they got to go somewhere because this shit is pretty bleak right now, man. I think they had the worst possible record to ever make an Eastern Conference final. They were 8-10 in the playoffs. That's the worst possible record you can have and make the conference finals. And so, yeah, I don't know. Like, you made the conference finals, and it's like there's nothing to be happy about if you're a Cleveland fan or are on that Cleveland roster. So, you tell me, Chris. Figure something out. Come on, Doctor.
I mean, you already said it. There's nothing else they can do but try and put a trade package together to go get Giannis. And it's gonna have to include Mobley. I think it's okay to say it's time to move off Mobley. What they took him, was he 3rd overall when they had the pick? He was pretty high up there.
Yep.
And he hasn't turned out to be what he was supposed to be. You know, I mean, no disrespect to Chet. Chet ain't had that damn ring, he'd be right there with him. So so, you know, it's two guys living the same life, but like in a different world.
What's the meme with Rick Ross and the fat lady when it's the two of the same things, but one is
I don't know that one, but I know the one was like
he's talking about
like it's like the black dude at McDonald's, and it's like
no, he's talking about Rick Ross and Lizzo.
It's Liz. I'm a hoe.
Lizzo,
I said fat.
Lizzo.
I forgot it was her. I just said fat lady. I'm a hoe.
No, I know the McDonald's one where it's like a guy working at McDonald's and he call him a broke nigga, and then a girl working at McDonald's is like she's strong and independent.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Essentially, that's what that is. But no, you pretty much hit the nail on the head, bro.
I'm dead.
Resign Delonte West.
Shit, he could probably do better.
I don't know, bro. It really is Giannis or nothing for them. Like, there's no way you're running that back. Look, I'm not mad at Kenny Atkinson getting another shot at it. I am interested to see though, like, what those summertime talks are going to be like, because it's not like Cleveland has a favorable lottery pick. I don't know if they plan on making trades in the draft. Maybe they try to get a younger guy that could be effective immediately. It's not like they need anyone like with true star power. They have enough star power on the team. Not to say that these are great stars, but they have the star powers. They don't really need that.
They probably got the worst collection of stars on the NBA roster.
I mean, everybody talking about Ant. Donovan Mitchell is what we are talking about Ant could be. Donovan Mitchell is what we kind of push on to Luka. Even Luka's made a finals. He's carried a team there.
Yeah.
Ant has made a West Conference Finals by himself. Now he edging. Like we don't know where we want to talk with Ant because also ownership over there is horrible too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make the LeBron play. I don't think that's in LeBron's favor. I didn't even realize he's been in LA for 8 years. That's insane how fast time flies by. So I don't think LeBron is leaving LA. I don't know what type of deal he signs in LA, but yeah, it has to be move off Mobley. Whether you go get Giannis or you get something else, that's their prerogative. But I don't think Mobley should be there to stay.
Yeah, and like because I had thrown out the LeBron thing a while back before like it's caught more ground now. But early in the year, I was talking about that. But after watching that series, I there's actually no reason for LeBron to go over there because he would go over there and have to be the best player. And that is what we're trying to get away from in his age 42 season. There's no way he should be going on the team and he has to be the freaking best player. I think you got a fan, Swan.
Did you see the comment above that?
Yeah, let me go put a shirt on. What? Bro, what?
Yo.
Bro, let me go put a shirt on, bro.
I'm scared of Cam.
What?
I'm dead.
What's good?
But no, yeah, Braun definitely can't go over there. And I get it. There's blame to go everywhere. Like you said, they got 3 stars. Mitchell, Mobley, I'm gonna give more flack to than Harden because I mean, at this point, we know what Harden is, and Harden is at the end of his career. There's more days behind him than there is ahead of him.
Absolutely.
And like I said, Donovan Mitchell is up for a supermax. And I don't know if y'all seen the stats, but their offensive rating when he's off the court versus on the court in terms of just, getting assists, it was almost like the Knicks were trying to play James Harden off the court because they knew once James Harden got off the court, none of the Cavs were seeing the ball after that. Because Donovan Mitchell was he's gonna take it and dribble the air out the ball and throw you a fucking grenade if he can't get to where he wants to get to his spot. And it's like, bro, you cannot be the best player, the highest paid player, and you just don't make your teammates better. Yeah. Donovan Mitchell has been in the league, I think, 10 years now, which actually sounds crazy to say too. Y'all know he's only ever had 14 games with 10 plus assists in his whole career. Like he's never even accidentally walked into a triple double.
Who was the well, I guess he had Rudy under the goal at that point. And now he got
they had some good teams in them Jazz teams. But like
he was like the main guard, like who did they have a point guard or was he?
Rubio, so it was Ricky Rubio and Donovan Mitchell, and then got Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
But I'm just for an NBA superstar, you've never just lucked your way into a triple double, not one time. With as much,
he's never had a triple double.
Never in his entire career.
I don't view him as a superstar.
Well,
he's not a superstar. He's just he's a star. He's a star.
But he's up to get money like a superstar. So that's what's like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're Cleveland, there's no way you can pay him that. But then it's like Chris said, they're kind of they're fucked because they just paid Mobley, and now you gotta pay Mitchell something because if not, he walks for nothing, and you don't get anything. And then, like I said, we got a washed up James Harden who's like, "Oh, I'll take a team friendly deal," and it's like, shit, James. At this point, like I'm not saying he's terrible. But if that's the James Harden you're going to get in the playoffs, he might not even be worth the vet minimum at this point. Like, seriously, if you're trying to, like, have real championship aspirations, he's got, I think, out of his 191 playoff games, I think he's like 39 or 40 games where he's made 3 field goals or less under that. In comparison, like KD out of his 170 playoffs, he's got 4 of those. I think LeBron in like his 300 plus playoff games has 7 of those. Curry in another 200 has like 6. And this man James Harden has 39.
He's a playoff dropper, bro. He's a playoff dropper. This is the definition of a playoff dropper. If we ever have a debate about who's a playoff dropper and who's not, we're just gonna use James Harden as the floor.
Yeah, and it's like I get they throw the comparison like him Lamar they the same player. Shit, that's almost very insulting to Lamar at this point because Lamar will play decent. James Harden, him and Lamar Jackson. I'm saying people be like they the 2 same players in the different sports. I'm like shit, Lamar the last couple playoff games he's played good. They just haven't won.
Oh yeah.
James Harden is just downright awful. Like it's kind of sickening to watch. And it, like we said, like for a player who's so good in the regular season, who scored the way he was able to score, of course, back in his prime, but he can distribute the ball, the turnovers, the lack of aggression at times, a traffic cone on defense. And then to sit up there at the podium after all that and be like, I still feel like we the better team. Bro, get the fuck out
that was
of
crazy
here.
to say. He
That's
did
crazy.
say that.
I
you just
didn't
got
think there was
swept.
anything one could say that would be worse than Kenny Atkinson coming out after Game 3 and was like, "Well, or Game 2 was like, analytically, we're 2-0 in the series."
Yes, he said that.
And
I'm
it's
like,
0-2, but that takes the cake. Talking about we're better than them, and you just got
bro,
swept 0-4, and it wasn't close at all.
no. When he said
Shit,
that,
Donovan Mitchell said they never gave themselves the chance.
no, I think the
Like
thing
you
that made
did
me,
give yourself the chance. You had a 20-point lead in Game 1 in Madison Square Garden, and you
Shit down
blew
your
it
leg.
in one quarter.
bro, I think the one thing that pissed me off the most about this series is that Donovan Mitchell was tweeting that hashtag every game. Everybody quoting talking about, bro, shut up. When they kept
He was
losing.
tweeting.
You know, like before the game, you know how they tweeting like their hashtag, like
Let 'em
Cleveland's
know.
hashtag. So let them
He was
see.
tweeting that.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell every game he was tweeting it
Oh Lord, that's crazy.
every game.
You think I saw that? You see, that's how boring that damn series was. Because
Bro,
that shit didn't even slide across my timeline.
He was tweeting it in every game, and everybody was like, "Bro, shut up."
I don't think I paid attention to a conference finals less in the last 5 years to a decade than this one. Like, even I had my in-laws over for Memorial Day weekend, and Caitlin's mom is a big NBA fan. She's like, "Are we watching the Knicks and Cavs game?" I was like, "We can put it on TV, but I'm not really gonna watch it. Like, it's over. I don't need to see it. I know how this ends. Cavaliers are about to get smacked up and down the court the whole time." I think the last 2 games in Cleveland, they let off damn near 40 points in the first quarter, both games. It's like, and then Chuck came out at the halftime, I think Game 4, when it's like, this is the definition of quit. The Cavaliers. That's what they just quit out there. I think the Knicks had like 25 fast break points in that first half, that Game 4. It's just ridiculous. And that's what I'm like, bro, I don't think you can run that back. And it sucks because maybe they felt like their hand was forced with Darius Garland's toe injury, and he wasn't seeming to heal as he should have, and they forced the trade to send him to LA for Harden. But shit, maybe in hindsight, maybe that's a bad trade. Maybe they should have just tried to ride it out with Garland and company and see what they've been building for years. Maybe that could have worked out better. But they're here now, and they're stuck. They're stuck. Like they're gonna have to. They can try to fight it for another year or two, probably, and that's just gonna prolong their rebuild even more. But it's over, dog. And they're like, if there was even a chance, like I said, of LeBron thing, like maybe I will go over to Cleveland. This series killed that. There's no way in the hell he watched that. And was like, yeah, I'm gonna take my talents to Cleveland because I think I can go get a ring over there. There's no way.
Yeah, even if Cleveland could have brought the series to 6, to be a little bit appealing to LeBron, but and honestly, that's not even just LeBron. Like that goes for any star that may be a free agent this summer or that may be looking for a trade. Like, bro, I'm not trying to go there, bro. Like they got nothing going, and if I got to get traded over there, that means they got to give something up for me. So when I get over there, it's gonna be even less over there than what they got now.
Yeah.
And if you're a free agent, it's like if you're a free agent this year and Cleveland can sign you, you probably ain't that good of a free agent because they ain't got much space to work with. So then you're really just going into a purgatory pool, essentially.
No, yeah, you are. But what are you about to say, Kel?
I would say I agree to an extent. Like, obviously, like if a superstar is getting traded over there, then you also gonna have to get traded for like Evan Mobley or somebody like that or whatever. And that's the case, like I feel like another player, like another superstar other than like Evan Mobley or like a Donovan Mitchell could work over there because I do like their role players over there in Cleveland.
Yeah, Max Strus is solid.
Max Strus,
Miller is solid. Wade is solid.
Wade solid. Dennis Schroeder's solid in my opinion.
Okay, hold on. I don't want to cut you up. Y'all saw Dennis Schroeder's conference finals record? I didn't realize.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah,
he's been swept every time he's been in the conference.
He may be the problem, bro.
So as good as a role player as he is, I like him off the bench. I've said that too. Maybe he can't be a part of the recipe either.
Dynasty starts after you.
After that, for sure. Nah,
but I don't understand why they added Keon Ellis and then they really. I mean, people saying like he's like I guess you could say playoff dropper. I mean, we didn't really see much he could do, but he didn't really get no burn that much either.
No, Keon didn't get no burn. That's all I said in the group chat. He definitely should have played more. Like throwing multiple bodies at Brunson that could keep up with him was going to be essential for them in that series, and they didn't do that. Like they literally just kind of let Brunson do his thing, and once Brunson started doing his thing, OG started getting off. They not guarding they guarding OG, or they trying to pick up on Brunson after you get all the scramble. Mikal wide open in the corner, boom. Andrew Shaman open in the corner, boom. Like, and then they had nobody to stop Cat. Your DPOY from last year, non-existent. That, and we all know that was like a participation award.
Has there been anybody who's won Defensive Player of the Year and then the following year not even make an All NBA team or a defensive team?
Holy shit!
He wasn't anywhere to be found on any of these All NBA teams this year.
Only person I can think of is probably like Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I was about to say, did Marcus Smart?
But that's more so because he got injured and didn't he that following season because he got traded right after that. I think that's when he went to Memphis and he didn't really play. So I feel like that
Memphis, and then I think he went to Lakers. Yeah.
Bye Swanee, and then us niggas. Bye
Swanee.
Bye Mr. Krabs. Bye Squidward.
Because I like. What do you say? I like Squidward.
I like Squidward.
Chill, bro. Chill.
But yeah, man. I saw someone say
they don't make SpongeBob like that no more, bro. If y'all don't know, they don't make that shit like that.
All of the kids now, they don't have SpongeBob in their life, bro. But I was gonna say I saw someone propose. I don't know what the package would be, but someone said trade Jarrett Allen. Like the Lakers should try to trade for Jarrett Allen and pair him with Luka, give him a serviceable big.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's a nice big.
And then maybe
who do they send back?
That's what I don't know.
Talent wise, don't do money wise, just talent wise. Who do you think would be worth?
Jared Vanderbilt, nigga. You niggas ain't got nobody. You niggas ain't got nobody.
That's a real question, bro. Shit. I mean, hey, hold up though. I mean, you could do a center for center. You could send off Jackson Hayes. I think that works well with Harden.
I feel like you got to send at least two players though. If you send
absolutely.
Jackson Hayes.
Okay.
Jackson Hayes
and Dawson connects.
Dawson Connect.
Nah, that ain't it, bro.
Send Bronny. No.
Start over in Cleveland, huh? LeBron James Jr. this time.
Get it out the mud like your daddy.
That's crazy. Shit. I'm trying to remember who on the goddamn Lakers roster for real.
Arabia. Because he was not playable, even though Reddick tried his hardest to play him.
Bro, they took his ass out of the lineup, bro. In the middle of the playoffs. Ouch. That's tough. They don't need no more playoff droppers, bro. They need a riser. I really don't know who rose for them outside of Marcus Smart in the Rocket series. I don't know what the fuck that was about. The Lakers series, it was really just Austin Reeves and LeBron.
Yeah.
What else? Lakers series with us.
I don't know.
So sayonara.
Who's the GM? Who's the GM of Cleveland? Anybody know? I know Dan Gilbert, the owner. I would hate to have their job.
Hey Siri, who's the general manager of the Cleveland Cavaliers? Michael Gansey.
Michael Gansey.
Michael Gansey. Never heard of that nigga. And he did this on purpose. He don't want his name to be known. He don't want his name.
He's held the position since February of 2022. Yeah, he'll probably be fired after next year.
When they get Spider Mitchell?
Shit, I feel like it was that year.
What do he look like? I probably know
what he look like. And then they drafted
September 1st, 2022. Donovan Mitchell was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And they drafted Mobley in 21, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Or is that
21.
too early?
No, that's it. 21.
Okay. So 21.
Want to know how I know that?
Because I know we was in PV.
Well, no, because Mobley and his brother whooped Kansas' ass in the second round of the tournament that year. And it was the post-COVID tournament.
Yeah, it was USC won it that year. Or that was close?
2021. I want to say that was Baylor that won it that year.
Okay, yes, you're right. Yes, yeah.
It was Baylor versus your boy Chet and Cam favorite player, Suggs.
Oh yeah. That boy loves Suggs, man.
Back when Suggs had a hairline.
Yeah, now he bald as fuck and ugly as fuck.
He's still getting what you can't.
Nah. Give me a year. Give me a year. Yeah, give me a year.
You lost. It's over.
Hey Cam,
What the fuck?
that's what Suggs doing.
Wow.
Give me a year, Suggs.
I'm
Give me a year. Mm-hmm.
And he like 6'3", huh?
Yeah, I'm right, I'm 6'1", 6'2".
You got some work to do. He probably about 6'6" when he stand on his money too.
All right, you little Uzi.
I ain't making that much taller now. He's not like he breaking the bank in the league or nothing. It's just 3 extra inches.
Doesn't he have a terrible contract though? I think he is low key, and that's one of the issues.
Are you still in there? I think he making like 25 mil a year or some shit.
Let's see.
27 total?
Jalen Suggs signed a 5-year, $150 million rookie contract extension.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, what's that? That's not
35. He's making
35?
35 this year, 32 next year, and then it drops.
Oh, here's
to
regression.
29,
That's
20.
good.
Yeah.
You don't ever want a contract that go up
Yeah.
like Aaron Fox. That shit crazy.
Yeah. Shit. Evan Mobley. Shit.
And it's so funny because they was really cheering for him to get that DPOY last year. It's like, you dumb fucks, bro. Now you got to pay him more. And you don't have the ability to do that.
They literally fucked themselves in the long
They really
run.
did. They really did. So yeah, I don't see at least a path forward in the near future for the Cleveland Cavaliers, unless Mr. Gansey can make a blockbuster move over the summer that I don't know. Maybe go get a Norman Powell. I don't know, bro. You can't get nobody that's won. I'll tell you that. You can't get nobody that's won or that's winning right now. So
Yeah, nobody want to go over there.
It's raps.
I'll tell you, they're probably gonna.
The trade for Jalen
So
Brown?
who? Jalen Brown?
No, so look, because there has been talks about the Celtics letting go of Brown, and I know this has been happening for a decade now. But they were saying they're gonna let go of Brown and build around whatchamacallit? What's his name?
Tatum.
Now I know you've seen that Alperen Sengun shit. That was some bullshit. I ain't mad at it though. Maybe you do more of a Domantas Sabonis though, not Alpi. Maybe more of a Sabonis because you get a little bit more financial.
Apparently, they were trying to send Jalen Brown. They're trying to somehow, some way send him to Atlanta. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but they're trying to send him there.
Yeah, because he's from Georgia, but yeah, I don't see it. I would honestly derail everything they got going on in Atlanta because they got a good
Atlanta,
thing
yeah, they got a whole
The problem is Jalen Brown, one of them dudes. You can't just trade. It's not necessarily the Celtics' problem, but as a team trading for him, you can't just trade for Jalen Brown because Jalen Brown, one of them dudes, if he don't want to be where he's getting traded to, he's going to leave and force his way out of there.
He gonna move his mama there and shit.
Yeah.
No offense. I mean, I'll do the same shit. I'm not gonna say take care of your mom.
Yeah. But on the flip side, though, the ones who put the Cavs in, out of their misery, go New York, go New York, go. Hey, man, are we?
Come on, bro.
For pod's sake, bro. Are we giving New York a chance at all? Because they are playing the best basketball, but I know the competition probably.
You gotta give them some chance.
Bro, everybody has a chance, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, here's where I see a avenue for them. Not saying it will happen. I truly don't know, Chris. Maybe you have more insight than us and up to date news. Is there a world where? Is there a world where Jalen Williams and AJ Williams aren't able to play in the NBA Finals?
AJ Mitchell. And yeah, because AJ Mitchell got a calf strain, so you know how that shit go.
Because if there is, I could see possibly a way New York is able to hang around with OKC because AJ Mitchell, it's really the fact, like if J-Dub is out, it's one thing, but the fact AJ Mitchell now gone, it's just very tough because he's another initiator of their offense. Even though he wasn't like hooping as well in the San Antonio series for the couple games he did, it's someone you have to respect.
So you assuming we gonna go to the finals? That's what you're assuming.
Yeah, I think
It's not
that's.
gonna be.
I'm not gonna will for you too. Hey, I have the future ticket been sitting here, Knicks OKC. So
Let's do matchups because I don't even really want to talk.
I got it only like a few weeks, so it was like plus 180. It's really the hedge because I had Thunder Pistons, and then I watched Jalen Brunson hoop in that first round. I was like, I gotta go cover myself. I'm glad I did.
You saw that nigga hoop one time. I was like, oh, hell
like this shit not happening, bro.
Did y'all see? I know we're not talking, but did y'all saw what it would be if he went to another team, like the price to pay him?
Who? AJ Mitchell?
No, Duran. Like if he signed a max with another team.
No,
it gotta be less.
It's
Right?
gotta be less, right?
Yeah.
Was it like 210 or something?
I think it was like maybe Cam Swan know better. I think it was like 177 mil or some shit like that.
Because for Detroit though,
I thought it was like 180.
180, okay. And if Detroit do it, it's like 240 or some shit like that. 230, yeah.
Hell no. I know they probably gonna have to, but hell no. Oh my god, no.
Because you know, yeah, fuck it, man. I don't know.
They gonna do that shit, and they gonna end up just like Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I would hate that
you're
for
right.
K. I don't want that for K because I really do like K. But no, 240, no, that's ridiculous, dog. He don't deserve that. But
look, for New York, let's do matchups because our bench wipes their bench. It really does. So it's going to be about who is on the court to start the game, and obviously we have a deficit there. So for them, who's guarding Shai,
I'm assuming
probably a mix of Anunoby and Mikal.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do that, but definitely a mix of them. We're probably going to start, for sure, we're going to start Chet. We're going to start Hartenstein. We'll probably start Dort. So they probably put...
Who are you?
They probably put Cat on Dort.
Well, that's what, who is Chet guarding? Is that going to have
Chet's
to be
Chet's probably going to guard Anunoby, bro. He's probably not going to guard Cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's most likely going to be Hartenstein guarding Cat. Because as you can see, Hartenstein is guarding Wemby on the perimeter very well.
Yeah.
And when we started this series, I don't feel like we were really doing that. We were kind of like, we had Alex Caruso out there. We had Dub out there. We didn't have Hartenstein coming out the paint. And that actually hurt us because, right, they shooting them corner threes. So, yeah, I think Hartenstein will be on Cat. I think Chet will be on either Mikal or Anunoby. And he'll probably be on Josh Hart if Josh Hart play or start. I'll just say all this to say that our starting lineup still matches up with them very well without Dub and AJ. And our bench is still better than theirs without AJ. So, yeah, we would probably beat them in 6. And the reason I say in 6 is because I know even if we don't close out this series on the road, which we always struggle closing out series on the road, other than these first 2 rounds, like when we sweep dudes, but like when we get deep in the playoffs, we can never close it on the road. I know he's been struggling, but Shai in the Garden is a different person.
I was gonna say that's gonna be.
He's a different person in the Garden. He's very consistent in the Garden. And our bench does pretty well in the Garden too. Who doesn't show up in the Garden? Chet Holmgren. He does not show up in the Garden. He doesn't. So with our squad, if we were all healthy, OKC in 5 easily. My, I guess, impartial bias, OKC in 6 is what we have. Knicks fans will probably tell you Knicks in 7. But they are hot right now. Like I think there is a like they are hot. But here's the one thing, and I'll leave it off at this. I'll let y'all take over. I want to see the Knicks remain hot, starting a series on the road because they have not done that.
True, they've had home court.
They've been at home all playoffs. They get hot at home. They take it on the road with you. Start that shit in Paycom. Let's see how they go.
And this is like, I mean, they've had a break before this series started because they swept Philly. But now this is even they're off for essentially 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's I'm not saying they can't continue what they're doing, but that's got to be very hard to just not play NBA basketball 2 weeks, and then you're in the finals for the first time for all of them.
And they don't really have the luxury that I would say Phoenix and San Antonio had with throwing the doubles and triples at Shai. We watched the Lakers do it, but like it was a sellout. Like they didn't have they essentially, if the Knicks do what everybody else has been doing, they're gonna show up just like the Lakers. They're gonna give up everybody else being open to stop Shai because they don't have the luxury of guards to guard Shai like that without like depleting their bench talent. Right? If you want to run your bench guys out there with the starting lineup trying to throw hella guards at Shai and be mobile on defense, once your bench come in, you got Deuce McBride and Jose Alvarado and Mitchell Robinson. Like, there's no offense there. There's no offense there. So
shit, but I will say one. I don't know where this came from, but fucking Landry Shamet, dog.
Yeah. I want to see. Like I said, I want to see him start
that's got to
that
come
on the
back
road.
down to earth, right?
Start that on the road. I want to see him start that on the road.
I think
That's
he
all
shot
I'm saying.
60% from three.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, he's shooting 60% from three throughout the playoffs, but he went 11
like
for 12
10
this
for
series.
11 or some shit. Yeah, 11
Yeah,
for 12.
that's gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro, do that shit in Paycom, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, if you can do it in Paycom,
I just wanted to see if there was like any route you feel like.
I think they'll have a better chance playing against the Spurs just because they have more experience than the Spurs. And even if the Spurs get past this round, I mean, nobody will talk about it. We do have an excuse. I don't think we're going to use it as an excuse, but we do have one. It's out there. I mean, whatever. But nonetheless, I think every series the Spurs have had leading up to, if they make to the finals, has shown that they're raw. Like they're inexperienced, right? They dropped that game in Portland. They shouldn't be here, literally, and that's okay. That's okay.
Like, oh, they're gonna grow from this. They need to fix this in the future. But it's like you expected to see these holes, but the fact they're here, that's like,
exactly.
I don't know what as we were talking about in the group chat earlier. Yeah, like it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, the Knicks. I think if the Knicks and the Spurs matched up, the Knicks probably win that whole in 6. They probably will. Because the Spurs gonna be real tired at that point too.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then I'm gonna swing it to you next, Kim, because you are kind of like the somewhat pro Knicks person, or at least giving them their props. What do you see? Like, what's their route? Because like you said, you got to give them some type of respect because they are hot right now. So what's going on?
I mean, they can just stay this high. I mean, it's really up to that. I mean, they're not a bad team. If you look at them from top to bottom, it's still a good looking team, nice team, whatever. They have pieces to throw at both stars, in my opinion, either for OKC or if it's for the Spurs or whatever, whoever they have to play. Yeah, I mean, you see what they've been doing in the Eastern Conference or whatever, and they just been smoking everybody. When it's elimination games, they'll beat the hell out of you. I mean, it's like you got to give them some type of chance, or whatever. And then I know you don't like dude, but what's called head coach. I mean,
Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown. He's an experienced head coach, so it's like he's been there before multiple times as a head coach. Then obviously as an assistant coach, or whatever, with the Warriors and stuff like that. So I mean, he has experience. Maybe it's the team that he needed to finally get him over the hump. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, everybody's showing up for them. I mean, they're hitting shots at key moments. I know that game one they was getting blown out, or whatever, but majority of the time they're really not really getting blown out. They always like staying close by, or whatever, and he's hitting timely shots. And then at the end, the fourth quarter, whatever, Brunson does his thing. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I think it will be OKC versus the Knicks. I don't know when that I don't know how far it goes or whatever, but I got OKC would winning that or whatever.
Bruh, I think someone ordered one of my neighbors ordered DoorDash or something. They delivered it to my house and then just dipped. Now I think the neighbor has realized it, and I think they're now at the door trying to get the food.
Go outside with a gun.
Shit, they could take that
He'd
shit.
be ready. He'd be ready to use that shit. You're on my property. You're on my property. It's a stand your ground, lawful state.
They got it. I'm dead.
They got
Okay,
it,
look
though?
like the driver. Yeah, I think the driver realized it.
Yeah, because you know the pictures that the DoorDash should be taking, it just be at the door. Like it don't be
Yeah.
shit that you could really see, especially if the door don't have anything like super identifiable. Imagine they do that shit at an apartment complex. Bro, shit be frying me, bro.
Shit, I used to be. Snow. All right, I'm out.
They call you 15 minutes away, they call you. I don't see it outside.
Bro, no, tell me why. I know this is way off top, but tell me why JR was with me and I was doing that shit, and we had a delivery in Tuscan Lakes it was a fucking mod pizza, like a little small ass pizza. Dropped it off at this door that was the address that I got on my, like, from my side. As I'm walking back down the driveway, lady opens the door. Excuse me, this is not mine. I was like, so I walk. I was like, "This your address?" She's like, "Yeah, that's my address, but this is not. I didn't order this." And I'm like, "I don't know what you want me to do. Do you know this says it's for whatever lady name?" No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, okay, so could it possibly be a neighbor? She's like, I don't know who that is. That's not a neighbor. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. She makes me take the pizza back. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. So get back in the car, hand that shit to JR. She's like, shit, fuck it. I'll eat it. But for one, JR opened this shit. This is a little mod personal fan pizza. This shit got like 16 different toppings on it. Motherfucker order just threw some bullshit on here. Like everything is on this little ass pizza. But JR started killing this shit. I go to my next order, bro. This is in Tuscan Lakes. My next order is all the way over in Clear Lake, picking up somewhere. Why, when I get to the spot in Clear Lake, the person calls me, is like, I realized I put in the wrong address. I'm actually the next door neighbor. I was like, okay, for one, you don't talk to your neighbors. Your neighbor didn't know your name. And I took the pizza back and it's gone. She was like, it's gone? I was like, yeah, it's gone. I don't know what you want.
You said it's gone, bro. That shit would have broke my heart, bro.
Yeah, that was
It's gone.
But she called like 25 minutes later. I was like, you just now realized that the shit wasn't at your door when I slid in.
Yeah, that shit would have been sitting outside.
Yeah, like there's nothing I can do for you at that point, bro. So shit. It's probably the reason my shit wasn't at 100% no more, but that ain't my fault, though. Oh shit, that's funny. But back to hoops, man. Back to hoops. Swan, what about you? You think New York has a chance versus either OKC or the Spurs? And if they do, how would they get it done?
I don't think they have it. Well, I'm gonna say I don't think they have a chance. I think they legitimately can put up a fight. Feel like that. I don't mind no background. I think they can put up a fight. However, I would say the issue is that Cat be in foul trouble really bad. And so I think that's something you can't overlook. I mean, and granted, on top of the whole Mitchell Robinson, hacker Mitchell Robinson stuff, that's gonna come back and bite them. And they haven't really used like bench depth throughout the entire like playoffs. So I think that's gonna be like the main issue. But if Cat be in foul trouble, that's the reason why like he had the issue with Minnesota. If he can't get out of that, it's gonna be up for wraps.
Yeah, I'm just imagining.
I can see OKC in 6 for sure.
With Cat, that's 2 instant fouls in the first.
Because I think OKC is gonna win the series against San Antonio. However, let's say like obviously it's not gonna happen, but if San Antonio was to win the series, I think the Knicks will actually beat the Spurs, and the reason why I say that is because the Spurs are undisciplined with their fouls, and so like it's like Cat's undisciplined with his fouls, but he's the only one versus half the San Antonio roster are undisciplined. That's because they don't have experience outside of Harrison Barnes, and I guess you can say can't really say De'Aaron Fox because he had one playoff series on his belt, and that was it.
Kelly Olynyk, dirty ass.
You know what I'm saying? It's players like that.
Dirty ass.
Go
So
get
really,
T
like
TikTok.
Harrison Barnes is the only one on that team who's a champion, has like really legit playoff experience, and so that's gonna come back and bite them.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. And I guess, like Kim said, I will give more props, Kim, because it's not just this playoff. Like they've obviously been balling this playoff run, but since January, the Knicks, like by every rating metric, whatever you want to go, they've been a top 3 team in the league, if not the best team in the league. So they've been picking up steam as the year ended, and then it's all culminated in this amazing playoff run. Granted, again, it's NBA teams, so you can't knock who you play. They could only match up against the teams that won. Boston blew their chances. Detroit blew their chances. So they got Philly. They got Cleveland. They swept them. So props to them. Never say never, but at the same time, it has a lot of parallels, and hopefully it's not the exact parallel, but y'all know, was it back in 2002 or no? It might have been 99 or 2000. It was the first Spurs championship, I think. Or the first one with Timmy D.
I think it was 99.
New Jersey swept the semis and the conference finals. Were headed to the finals hot. And then they lost to the Spurs 4-2, just like that. When it's like, oh, they running through everybody this day year. This could very well be the same case here because they have not played anybody close to either of the 2 teams left in OKC, San Antonio. And like Chris said, not saying they can't, but let's see how they respond when they get punched in the mouth to start on the road, not at home at MSG. I want to say it was 99.
I'm getting them confused with Kobe and them.
Yeah, this setting up for failure. They
okay, no, it was 99. It was 99.
Yeah,
shitty in the finals.
Yeah. So if the Knicks do go to the finals and say they just get smacked by OKC or San Antonio, then where do they go? What do they do? Is it like, oh,
they gotta run that shit back?
Well,
I mean, why would you not?
I'm not saying
you don't run it back.
I agree because you have to.
I'm not saying you don't.
I'm just saying, like, do you look at it as like, oh, we're right there, or it's like we're still this far away? We just
we right. We just made we just whooped everybody ass in the Eastern Conference. We were right there.
But you know it don't work like that though.
Bro, the Knicks have done this. Like, I feel bad for Knicks fans. It's so crazy. Like, the Knicks are talked about so much in the NBA sports world that if you were new to basketball, you would think they're up there with the Lakers, the Celtics, the Spurs, the Bulls, like with championship titles. The Knicks got one title. And they've been to the finals more than a handful of times, and probably just a handful of times, really, like if you really want to be technical. And they never can get over the hump. Like, this is what they've done. So, like, if you go in with that mindset of, like, we're right there, we're so close, we'll just do it again next year, they just finna get right back. Like, they may fuck around and just end up right back where they've been for the past 20-ish years, 25-ish years.
So what you do? You can't just make a drastic.
I don't know.
Man,
you don't make a drastic change. You don't make a drastic change.
All I'm saying is I'm not saying they should or they would, but I would personally if they get mollywopped and it's like, okay, like it's a clear difference. Like, okay, they're OKC or San Antonio's here and the Knicks are still here as good as they've been playing. Then at that point, I'm sorry, Milwaukee. What do you want for Giannis so we can pair him with Embiid? Because we right there. If we can't get it done with Cat, I'm sorry, Cat, you got to go. Who else do we need to throw in this trade package? Give us Giannis. Let's see. I feel like that's the only move you can make. Or you do run it back. I'm not saying it's wrong to run it back. But like,
because if they get
run it back, make it right back to that point. And it's like, no, you're still not even close compared.
It depends on how they get mollywopped. Like if it's very clear that like your starting five is getting just outplayed out the ass, then yeah, you go do something like that. But if it's more so just like the team that they playing got too much firepower, then I think they go and they trade or they let go of whoever they could sign, whatever the case. I don't free up some space or some spots to start like shoring up your bench. I really don't feel like their bench is a championship bench. Like I do think it's just a few random dudes, bro. I know they kind of high on Deuce McBride. I don't know what that's turned out to be. I've heard, I guess recently, Josh Hart been coming off the bench. That's a good bench piece, but I don't think he wants to come off the bench. So you're gonna ask him to do that a second year in a row under a new head coach? Like, that shit means something to some dudes. I don't think the Landry Shamet thing is as sustainable as people may think it may be. I'm not high on Mitchell Robinson. I don't know why they've kept his ass for so long. You may as well have DeAndre Ayton because they both don't do shit. I don't know who you go get to replace him to actually go do something. Go get Khalil Ware. I'll keep bringing up Khalil Ware in every conversation because what the hell is he doing in Miami? Nobody's using him.
I don't know, wasting away in Miami. I thought they could.
So I don't know.
Him, but
I brought up Sabonis. I'm not saying he'll help New York. But, there are pieces around the league that I think could help New York that don't require them to empty the whole chest and get Giannis. Because once you get Giannis, you're pretty much not gonna have like you're gonna be so top heavy that you're gonna get outplayed by everybody else that got deep rosters.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think they would or should do it. I personally would just swing for the fences. But like you said, it kind of depends on the way they get beat. Like if they just absolutely get smacked, it might push them into desperation to go do that. For Giannis, but like if they push it to like a 6, even a game 7, then I could see them like Cam, like, oh, we're right there. We're gonna run this all the way back. It just may not work, but it very well could. It'll just be interesting to see like if Halliburton's back next year and the Pacers are healthy, can they get back to what they were? Because they were kind of like the Knicks kryptonite, low key. Like they just beat the Knicks in the playoffs. That's how it is. Luckily, the Knicks didn't have to play them at all this year, and you see they went straight to the chip. It's kind of like how Toronto was there for years.
Yeah,
and then Toronto go right there. And it's like, this is our one opportunity. And they made the most of it. Luckily for them, KD tore his Achilles, Clay tears his ACL. So they not lucked into a finals, but they, they got very fortunate with that.
Niggas tore ligaments. Lucky for them, niggas tore ligaments.
Lucky for them. But
because I can say the same.
Yeah. Oh man, but hey, shout out to New York, man. They did the damn thing. They're in the finals for the first time, I think, in 27 years. Yeah, 27. I think it's 27. So technically, shit, I don't think any of us were alive the last time the Knicks made the finals.
It was
maybe me and Swan might have been alive.
It was 99.
I thought it was 99 because they beat I could have sworn it was 99 because they beat the Pacers to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 99.
That's why I was confused when you said the New Jersey. Cause I'm like, man, I could have.
Then it was New Jersey the next year where they did that shit and lost. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I think when they won, I think that was
that was
a lockout season.
Was on that team.
Yeah, and then it was the Lakers 3-peat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
because the Spurs didn't win again until 2003.
So I guess Chris, you probably wasn't alive yet because
I wasn't alive. I wasn't alive, but I was close.
You were cooking. You were cooking. You was halfway there. Cam was probably being. Cam, were you a 99 or 2000, baby?
2000.
Which one? Sanders?
Yeah,
Sanders wasn't even a microorganism yet.
Yeah.
His dad had to go through about 15 more.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And then Swan was like 5.
Shit, Tony remember watching that shit on the box TV.
Nigga, Tony was drinking beer when that shit was going.
Tony got Game 3 on VHS. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Last but not least.
That was the year John Starks.
Oh yeah,
I think that was Reggie Miller. No, that wasn't his last year.
John Starks shit down his leg. Oh my god, he couldn't hit a shot.
That was the was that not the choke year? Or was that the year prior?
I think that was the year prior. But
I gotta do this dad duty stuff real quick.
all right.
All right, Brody.
All right. Look, before you leave, OKC close it out tomorrow. Spurs force Game 7.
No, it's going Game 7.
Game 7.
The only reason why I said it's going Game 7, it's not just because of the momentum stuff. It's because Adam Silver cares about views. He cares about sponsorships. You got to think about it. After that, like you got to really think about it. After this series is finished, and I guess you could say the NBA draft, nobody really gonna be talking about hoops like that, really like that, as far as NBA wise until the season starts again. So it's gonna be the whole summertime. People say they check in for some league, but they're not really be checking in as we will. So he trying to get as much money, as much views as possible. Especially this has been an ongoing rivalry between Shed and Wemby, OKC and Spurs throughout the whole season. He trying to milk this. He trying to get every ounce out right now. So it's gonna go to 7.
They finna make the call and be like, all right, I need y'all to turn back off Shay's whistle for Game 6.
Hey,
turn it back on Game 7.
If it's Scott Foster, bro, that bitch win a 7. If it's Mark Davis and his crew, I can't tell you because Mark actually calls a really good game. Like he calls even on both sides.
I think he'll go to 7 either way, and also like Chris said, OKC when they get deep in the playoffs, they do tend to struggle with closing out on the road as they get conference finals. So I think it's going to 7, but I still got OKC in 7.
That's fair. I appreciate you hopping on. Go handle dad duties.
I got y'all. All right, fellas.
All right.
Chris, resident OKC fan. Y'all closing it out tomorrow? And if so, what's the game plan? Because honestly, like I don't get. Obviously, we've talked about this ad nauseum to this point. We don't understand as how we watch the game, how people hate watching the series, and how they're coming to the conclusion they coming to. This is a great fucking series. Every adjustment within each game makes the game completely different from the last. I don't know what each team is finna throw at each other, but San Antonio is gonna have to figure out a way to get Wemby easy paint touches, and OKC is gonna have to figure out a way to keep him out of the paint once again because that was. I'll give it to Wemby. It took literally Game 5 of a Western Conference Finals for him to finally have his first playoff sinker in his first playoff run. So props to him, and I think that's why people are getting the misconstrued. They're like, "Oh, like y'all are saying he's the best player in the world, but he don't have a go-to move." Like, yeah, that's the scary thing is that he's been doing this much and he doesn't have any of that yet. But once he realizes he can add that, then what are you really gonna do to stop him? So right now, Spurs. OKC is taking advantage of that. They've thrown so many different looks at Wemby. Yes, they're fouling him. Who wouldn't foul? Like, it's NBA playoff basketball. Everybody is fouling everywhere. The refs can't call every foul. They shouldn't call every foul. This is great hoops, back and forth. I'm high for it. I think they said this is the most watched Western Conference Finals over a 3-game span, like in NBA history. So, like, everybody's either watching, to hate on the Thunder. Welcome to that world where nobody cares about the Chiefs. We don't want to watch them. And in every game we play, it's this record is now broken, and y'all watch this win again. Sucks to say. Guess the refs rigged it, but I don't know, man. This shit is cinema. I got no problems with how this series has been officiated. It's been great hoops both ways. I think I think they said Wemby Spurs are 0-3 this series when Wemby doesn't outscore Shai. So that's one thing. But they're gonna have to have somebody, whether that's Castle, Fox, Harper, one of them is gonna have to give the Spurs 25 tomorrow, I think, to win it. I don't know which one. I don't know if any of them are capable at this point in the series, but somebody got to give an extra 25. Because last game, they did finally get Champagny to finally start hitting shots again, but then nobody else did, and that was the issue. Wemby fell off. Fox he got a few buckets late, but for majority of the game, he was ass. And I think they said Harper got the oblique injury, but ever since he came back, he hasn't looked really the same. He's looked,
and they haven't been giving him the same minutes either. They've literally cut his minutes in half.
Yeah, so that's why I said it has to be one of them three. it's really gonna have to be De'Aaron Fox. And De'Aaron Fox, this is why you was traded
Yep.
here.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It has to be D Fox. He shit, like you said, he's getting paid hella money. And it don't even gotta be. That's the thing about it. That's kind of the luxury of their team is that it don't gotta be De'Aaron Fox to get them to 25 or whatever the case is. It could be him just setting up Castle, Champagny, and Wemby to kind of split that 25 that he can't provide. So like if Wemby gonna score 20 on his own, then De'Aaron Fox needs to set up 5 more points for him. Then he set up 10 more points for Castle and 10 more points for Champagny. They're gonna be at 25. Like those are points that these guys probably wouldn't be able to get without him being on the court. And like you said, like I mean, Wemby is literally, I think it's so funny because guys join the league and from the outside looking in, the casual fan, or maybe even a fan that isn't as casual, they watch a lot of basketball, a lot of NBA basketball cases. They just assume that, oh, this guy's really good at basketball. Like, you know, he goes out there, he's coachable, this, that, whatever. Like, bro, these guys are really good at basketball. Don't get me wrong, but they're also the same. Like, it's going to be a completely different huddle if you got Chris Paul in it versus Wembanyama, bro. Like, Chris Paul gonna listen to what the coach got to say, but he's also coaching as well. Like, he's gonna tell the coach, like, hey, this is what I need. This Wembanyama's in that huddle. He's listening to everything Mitch Johnson is telling him. He's gonna do exactly that, and that's the difference between an experienced player that knows what they want to do on the court, how they got to get to it, versus a guy that is still kind of being walked on a leash, and he may be good on that leash. Like,
he's right. A literal baby.
It's just raw talent, bro. And that's like you said, that's the scary part about it. Once Wemby recognizes the game and it slows down for him, and he knows where he wants to get to on the court, he's gonna be a problem. And that's why I said in that group chat earlier, if he can develop just a decent pull-up midi, he's gonna be an issue. He's gonna be an issue. Because that's like you notice, like and I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I know when I've been watching the series, when he shoots a 3, my stomach drops. I'm like, because he can make that. When he gets 2 feet in the paint, I'm like, he probably can make this. And if he don't make it, he definitely getting the rebound.
The putback, yeah.
But when he sit right there on that elbow, or kind of like in that short corner, and he in that triple threat, and he come up and he pump fake, and he may turn around and fade, shoot whatever case. I'm like, oh, we can live with that. Like if he makes that, that's a good shot. Like that's a shot I want you to make, like or want you to take, because I know you haven't developed that part of your game. And once he finds that shot, I think that'll become his go-to shot. Because, right, it opens up the rest of the court. It's no longer like he wants to get to the paint or the 3. It's like, man, he's actually a 3-level scorer. We have to guard him at every single level.
You can, like, literally watch the game when he gets the ball and he's dribbling like that in those areas. You can literally tell in his mind he's got 37 moves in his mind because he's worked on everything. He's like, oh, I can do this. I can do that.
But he don't know
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I got to get this shot up. And it's like, when that timer finally slows down, he's like, okay, I'm right here at the elbow. I'm going to take me 2 dribbles, get to this wing, get him on my back hip, turn around. Because there's no one contesting that. And that's what I'm like, bro.
The fade from a 7'4" man with a 9-foot.
And that's where it's like, it's kind of almost frustrating, especially like if you're an actual hoops fan with knowledge and you're a Spurs fan, because like, bro, the potential is right there. He just doesn't realize it. And you know the coaching staff is going to coach him up for this, but it takes time. And that's where I think, like I said, I say it all the time in football season, we live in this popcorn society. It's like people, like you said, don't watch basketball. They just know the Spurs are good by their record. And they're here, and they know Wemby as a household name. Like, well, he should be the best. He should do this. And it's like, man is 20 years old. He's not even 20. Is he 20 or 22 now?
I don't think he's 21.
I think he is. So 20. he's literally an infant out there.
Or he finna turn 21 because he got drafted at 18.
Yeah. So he's literally an infant. Doesn't even have his grown man body yet. You can see literally, like I said, he's so rushed mentally because it's like, oh, I got all this stuff in my arsenal. I just don't know what to like go to. It's like the moment it clicks where he's like, I got one great move, and I got 2 counters to that move. So if you stop this one great move, now I'm going to go to each counter. And once he figures that out, it's over. Because as soon as he posts up and turn around, and you want to send a double, pass, wide open.
And that's what I'm about to say. That's the part that maturity really shows, where you recognize, like, that move didn't work. So maybe I need to reset. pass out. Maybe I need to relocate, swing it. You know, like that's a part of basketball maturity that is going to come with experience that we see from guys that kind of pointed it out with Jared McCain, even though he's not experienced at all. But he just happens to be a natural guy, a natural relocator. He's really good at relocating off the ball. Shai, if he don't got it, most of the time he's passing off that. I think recently he has been forcing it because he's trying to get his shot going. But I just think most players in general that are good at team ball and they're mature at team ball, they know if that first couple moves don't work, I'm coming off the ball. And if I want it back, I'm going to call for it. I think Joel Embiid is a great example. Even though sometimes I keep forcing it, but he'll get that ball at the top of the key, and he'll be like, man, like, can I beat this guy for a dribble? He'll jab. He made dribble, go into the post. It don't work. Pass it out. Now I'm post up, and I got you deep already.
Give it right back.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that Wemby got to learn about.
Yeah. And they all got to do it as a team. Like we were talking about Castle. Castle was a kid. You can tell he's easily rattled, and then he just does stupid shit. It's like, yeah, sometimes maybe the ref could not call that. But it's like, why put yourself in that position when your team is in the bonus and you're in early foul trouble? Yeah. Just back off a little bit. You already got away with 3 arm swipes that could have been fouls. The ref didn't call it. Now you're just playing with luck or playing with fire and testing the ref's patience. Like,
and they got to learn the refs too. They got to learn the refs too.
You're gonna have to. And I'm like, bruh, this team is young, and that's literally the sole difference. And that's why I hate, like, people are missing because they just want to talk about all the free throws, the foul bait, and all this other shit. The main difference with Shai, I'll give it to him. I think Shai's the best in the game right now at not being rattled by all the extra bullshit that comes with the game. Like, Shai's getting fouled every possession. Yes, he might get a whistle more than others, but there's a lot of times he gets fouled and he don't get the call.
He could be throwing fists like somebody.
But you will never know he's thrown off with his game. Like, he's still the same player every single possession. Whereas you can see Wemby, you can see Castle. That one move they really want, it don't get there, or they don't get this call. They're immediately rattled, frustrated, and it's like you can now see them pressing and forcing when they get the ball the next time. It's like that can only come with this experience and maturity. That's not something you just have. Like, that's something that has to be built, and we've seen this throughout the NBA history. No, there's a reason nobody's won this young besides Magic, but look at the team Magic had. That's why he was able to win. But all these dudes are 22. They have to literally learn and figure this shit out. And, like, that's the scary part. Yeah, they're right here. They could technically still win this series. I don't think they will, knock on wood, but they're right here. But now that they got this experience under their belt, you know how good it has to be in San Antonio's front office? You have all these teams. We're like, man, what the fuck do we do in the offseason? How do we draft? Who do we trade for? These motherfuckers just went 3 for 3 in the lottery the last 3 years. They're good. You went into this playoffs just thinking like, man, we just want to see if, like, we got something we could build on. No, Wemby, Castle, Harper, it's the future. We hit on all our draft picks. We don't have to press it. We don't have to press or force nothing for the next 5-6 years. This is the core, and we just build pieces around them and mix and match whenever we need to. My God, look at my fucking Rockets. We went 0 for 3 in our lottery picks. And San Antonio went 3 for 3. And they're right here. So, yeah, they probably won't pull it off this year. Like I said, all Wemby got to do now this offseason, attack conditioning. Not saying he needs to be play more minutes throughout the regular season because I know we want him to be healthy. But if he can play these long playoff games, this long playoff run condition, and then go get a post move, a couple post moves, bro, it's a fucking wrap. He's 7'5". If he posts you up on the wing or the low block and he learns a turnaround fadeaway, there's nothing you can do to stop it besides just pray and hope he has an off night. And he's so skilled, as we see right now. He doesn't have many off nights. That's how good he is. And he still don't know what the fuck he's doing. Like, Jesus Christ. This is bad. This is bad. Nobody thought, maybe besides Spurs, nobody thought the Spurs was gonna do this. It was like, oh yeah, they'll beat Portland. Minnesota will get a hold of them. They got playoff experience. And no, I get Minnesota was injured, but they beat the shit out of Minnesota. Then they come to OKC, smack OKC the problem. I'm like, well, shit. when do they hit the playoff ball? They only some kids. What the fuck is going on, man? But yeah, it's scary for the league, man. OKC, go get your second one right now, because there won't be any three-peats for the foreseeable future unless it's the Spurs. That's about
somebody gotta get hurt. Somebody gotta get injured, bro.
Yeah,
it gotta be what you call it, some nuance behind it. It ain't gonna come clean.
Yeah,
it's gonna be an asterisk.
Yeah, so I think they got Spurs is -3.5 favorites right now for tomorrow. I thought, like I've been saying, OKC in 6. I still kind of believe it, but I was more so in the mindset like them winning in 6. The Spurs would have had a better game 5, but still ended up losing. In fact, Wemby had like his first shitter. Now I'm like, well, damn, he probably will come out on fire knowing him. And then he just needs one other person to step up at home, which, role players love to do at home. Like, this shit could easily go 7. But then that game 7 is like, that's where I think Wemby's true villain arc starts, because some shit going to go down in that game 7 that's going to fuel him in the offseason. And then that's where it gets really fucking scary. And it's like, well, fucked up. NBA is...
I'm gonna let you talk in a second, but I never recognized like the home advantage for the higher seed, other than it being at home and having 4 games at home. I never recognized that, like that chess match between the coaches, like being able to adjust. Like at the end of the day, no matter what happens tomorrow, Mark is going to have the advantage strategy-wise, plus the home court advantage. So Mitch is going to do his best to try and counter whatever we throw at him, because we don't know what they're going to do now, right? We had a plan out there defensively that forced Wemby out of the paint. What is Mitch going to do now to navigate that? And then we'll see tomorrow if after this first half, if we're close enough to make an adjustment worth putting out there that won't mess up the game plan we need to have for game 7 if we know we just can't win this game. Because that's the other thing that I don't think people recognize, bro. Like, a lot of the times, the answer probably do exist already. We probably already know what we want to do, but it wouldn't make sense logically putting that out there in a game where we don't have the best chance of winning. Even if we're only down like 10, say we're down 10 and they just hot as hell and we know what we can do to counteract what they're doing and maybe cut it to 1. If we don't win that game, we fried. And then we go into the next game with a clean slate. We don't know what the hell they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right. So I do think it, like, we always talk about gamesmanship in the group chats, and I think that plays a really big part, man. Like, sometimes you don't want to win game 3. Sometimes you rather go and try and win game 4, because the strategy you can use in game 4, they're not gonna be able to fix that in game 4 or the first half of game 5. And if you win the first half of game 5, you basically win in game 5. Like, it'd be shit like that. So yeah, I never thought about the NBA playoffs that way, in the sense that, like, the Spurs are going to make adjustment based off game 5 for game 6, but then they go into game 7 with not a clue in the world what we're going to do at home. That's their first game 7.
Their first game 7 too, Mike.
So that's tough.
And if they win that shit, it's like, well, fuck.
They win that shit. I'm just telling y'all, like, I'm gonna talk about this ring for the rest of my fucking life, because I'll be like, we got it before he came.
Before he
got the MVP before he came.
Yeah, nah, it's
touching. No, I don't know who would have even the chance of winning a chip after they start doing
it. I don't know.
It must be like some 7'3" kid in Somalia right now that's just ready. He like 14. He waiting to get moved to Greece or some shit. And he gonna be the
Wemby stopper.
Wemby stopper.
We got a US.
As of right now, that motherfucker do not exist. I don't see him on the interwebs.
We got a US version of him, of Wemby.
What you talking about, that light skinned kid?
Yeah.
He like what, 14 or 16? 14?
He like 16, I think.
He gotta have the drive. That boy Wemby, he motivated like beyond. Like it's kind of weird how motivated. Not weird, but like it's just been a minute since we've seen somebody.
Yeah, no, that's y'all know that's what I like the most about him. Like, there's been a minute since we've had someone who has like true love for the game and has hate in his heart.
Yeah.
Anybody who's not on this team and will actually go out and like, oh no, I want to kill you. Like, I'm not your friend. I'm not your homie. When we get on this court, I'm trying to murder you. Yeah.
He may not ever. I don't know if he planned on procreating. Because I don't think he got time for that. Like he got one thing on his mind, and it's to be the best player ever.
Yeah, and he will say it too, and that's what I respect it. He like, if I, when they ask him about, were you upset seeing Shai get the MVP trophy before game one? He's like, I mean, yeah, I want to get all of those.
Yeah.
Like, I respect it because a lot of people are like, man, I'm just what about the team? And we win games. That's all I really care. Like, no.
Yeah, well, he only getting paid with like 17 mil or something. Yeah, like he ain't getting paid, bro. Like, yeah, this is off pure love.
He might be one of the ones. I don't even want the max deal. I want the team around me, and I just want to go win. Because it's not like he gonna be struggling for money. He got US dollars and French
and Euro dollars, yeah, right.
And Euro. So it is what it is, man. He definitely good, but
I just want to be the best player that I can be. You don't really know. Chet Holmgren's a bitch.
What about you, Kim? You think it's over tomorrow? Or Game 7 Saturday?
I got a feeling it's gonna be over tomorrow. I think Wemby gonna show up, but I just can't really see anybody else showing up for real, unless it's like Cass or somebody. Yeah, I got OKC tomorrow.
If Caruso goes off again tomorrow, Western Conference Finals MVP.
It's a conversation.
I know they won't give it to him.
It's a serious conference. He got to be number 2.
He got to be. It got to be because is it like 7 voters? I think it got to be like 4-3 if he lose.
Oh no, bro! I think Shai a double right now.
He is. It's just the efficiency, but Caruso.
Yeah, but
Caruso had a 0-point game. Like
the way y'all feel about Caruso. The way I feel about Caruso is how folks feel about AJ Mitchell last series.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I'm just saying none of this is possible without him.
Nah, for sure. I will say, Jared McCain has had to have the best looking 27% 3-point field goal, 37% field goal games I've ever seen. Because every time he gets the bitches up, I swear they drop it, and it feel like that. But the stats say otherwise. And I was laughing. I don't know if y'all caught 520 this morning, but Teague was making.
Yeah, I was watching that shit, bro.
Bro, they might got to get rid of McCain because he don't care. Like,
they stupid. He
getting that shit off.
They stupid. Literally, I don't know. I mean, I guess I see where T coming from. He the same one that was saying like, I mean, he like obviously he fixed it, but he also be talking about how he wanted to get paid, like, or he was trying to go get his buckets. Like, fuck that. I'm trying to go get a bucket. Yeah. Like, that's the mindset T got. So of course they're gonna project that onto McCain.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I genuinely do believe that the game plan is McCain needs to put them bitches up. He has to. We have nobody else,
especially with no Mitchell and J-Dub. He got it because someone's got to help get that offense going.
Chet kind of touched on that in the press conference. He asked them he asked the pressers like, hey, how many did McCain have? Like, how many shots he put up? And it was like 19. He was like, attaboy. Because that's the game plan. He put up 19 in the past 2 games, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, put them bitches up, bro. He got to. As soon as he starts making them, because you saw last game, they stopped doubling Shai. Like, they weren't sending the double no more because he wasn't scoring. They put Castle on McCain. Like, you've seen that in the at least the TikTok thing I said. Yeah. They put Castle on McCain because he was knocking the bitches down.
Yeah.
So, it frees up the court for Shai. Yeah. You try to get your superstar going, and then you just work the cycle all over again. They double Shai, you get the bench going. The bench going, they get off Shai, but he got to make his shots. So.
Yeah, I think think I'm a hold steady. Like I've been saying from the beginning, I'm gonna go with OKC in 6. Think it's gonna be a hard fought battle, and then that fourth quarter, because I think the Spurs have to. It's win or go home, so they finna gas out. I think Wemby's gonna give a valiant effort, but he's just gonna simply be gassed because he doesn't have the conditioning for this level of play sustained for this long, and that's okay. Not saying that as a knock, but it's just gonna show itself. Shots are gonna start being short for the Spurs, and that pressure gonna kick in, and OKC finna thrive. And we got an OKC Knicks final in 1 week without NBA basketball. So
I need the break.
No, I need the break too.
I'm tired of this shit.
So tired of it. I know Caitlin can't wait till this shit over with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. I heard it here. We still rocking with OKC in 6. But if it go game 7, won't be surprised.
Yes. If it go game, I wouldn't be surprised if it go game 7. But if it go game 7, weird.
But if it do go game 7, don't be talking about the refs. Because
game 7 is game 7.
So
I don't even know who they would have ref that shit because they've been cycling.
They probably would bring Scott Foster and Tony Brothers for game 7 on some bullshit.
Scott Foster, Tony Brothers, and Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
No, I ain't got Gucci Mane. His status too high to be. Probably do like a Zach Zarba, Tony Brothers, and Ed Malloy type shit. They probably do some shit like that. I could see that.
Yeah.
Gotta be having to look at the rest now, you know.
Yeah, just the
other team they have the stats too.
I've been there, done that. It's like, yeah, when you look at the Chiefs stats with every ref, it's going to be a winning record because they win a lot of games. I don't know. That's how math works. Like, oh, they're 6-1 with this ref, and they're 8-2 with this ref. They're cheating. Like, bro,
they 20-3 in the past.
It don't really matter who ref it, dog. So, yeah, man, I get it. But we appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through, we'll see y'all next week. Game 1 of the NBA Finals on Wednesday, our recording day. We probably won't have Chris on that one, I would assume. Or you hop on for game 1?
What day is that? Wednesday?
Wednesday. I guess, would you, because I know you didn't last year, would you go to NBA Finals game? Or is it just like too crazy
Bro,
expensive?
you know how much the tickets are to a game 7?
I can only
imagine.
Did y'all see how much courtside is for the Knicks game 3 in Madison Square Garden?
I saw like $1 million. Is that true?
Well, I saw something for 2 tickets, $270,000.
Yeah.
That's better than $1 million.
Yeah.
But it ain't for you, bro. It's for Timothée Chalamet and
Jenner. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and Ben Stiller and what's that?
And they gonna pay that shit
Tracy
happily.
Morgan.
They really paying that shit, bro.
I be wanting to believe they be getting some type of deal, but at the same time, they paying.
I mean, they clearly full season ticket holders.
Yeah,
they're clearly full season ticket holders. Yeah. So they probably get first dibs to buy him at.
That's dirty money under the table, bro. We'll never know.
At stadium price. I'm sure they
probably
do
in the same spot.
I don't know what stadium price would be though for the Knicks though. I don't know what stadium.
It's definitely gonna be upwards of $1,000 for the nosebleed seat in the house, which will be crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was paying $1,000 during the regular season.
Yeah, so
there's something wrong with them, bro. Money longer there, I guess. Though.
I don't know, bro. That shit's ridiculous. I could never bring myself to do it, but
I'll tell you,
after y'all in New York that do it.
The second row behind the bench resale here for Game 7 is $4,400. I don't even know what courtside would be. It'd probably be just like 10 or 12 grand. I ain't got the shit. I'm talking about this shit nothing crazy, but relative to 250,000.
Yeah, no, it's something where it's be like, man, maybe one day in the perfect situation.
Yeah,
I could do this as a bucket list thing, but 250,000 is like shit.
Knicks fans are actually save money traveling to Oklahoma City.
Just hand Dolan the deed to my house. I'd like 1 ticket courtside, please.
May as well go see a World Cup game.
No facts. Facts. Yeah, man. Game 1 next week. It gets cracking for real. We'll see how this plays out tomorrow. OKC San Antonio. Game 6. See y'all next week, man. I need it. Your favorite kids from the neighborhood signing off with another one. Peace. I need it.